Today, you're going to learn the three most important things that you must say before you end your presentation or your speech. Have you wondered what makes the difference between very interesting speakers and sometimes they're not that exciting, but when they speak, you feel like they've made an impact on your life. You feel like they influenced you in some way or the other. It's because of such tools of public speaking. Number one, stories. And sometimes we call them anecdotes. I want you to make sure that before you finish your presentation, that you tell us a story. It could be a personal story, a third-party story, or a count of events that happened. There could be historical events or otherwise. Remember that a personal story is more impactful, being that you can relate with it and we can see it, we can feel it, we can hear it when you're telling it. Why do we use stories? Stories are the best ways we can get people to think, imagine, hear what we heard, what we saw, and how we felt. So if you can use a story in your presentation, it means you can make people emotional, you can get people to be pitiful, you can influence people to feel for you. So never leave before telling a story. Number two, facts. Preferably shocking or amazing. In this information era, me and you cannot afford coming to speak to people with a shallow mind, with a shallow presentation. Yet, everyone can access information. So do some due diligence, do some homework. Go on Google, look for some amazing facts, read some books, ask a friend. You can call, you can WhatsApp an expert in the field that you're going to talk about, so that when you tell something, people feel like it was rich enough. And some of us are convinced by logic. So if you cannot appeal to us with facts, you indeed cannot logically make a good argument or a persuasive debate. So number three, a quote. I please beg you, if I could, I'll kneel down, but the camera won't get me. Never leave the podium. Never hand over the microphone. Never walk away from the stage before telling a quote. The reason as why we tell a quote, the reason as why we quote what someone else said, is because a quote is a representation of other people who could be more authoritative than you, that actually share the same idea with you. It's like you're telling the audience that, you see, it's not only me with this point of view, but the other people who also share this point of view. And maybe you tell them these people could be authors, singers, actors. They could be academicians, scholars, professors, great leaders and orators. Because you can quote from a speech, from a lecture, from a book, from a movie, from a song. There are different ways you can get quotes. And again, in this information era, you don't have to have all of them. Just go on Google and get a good quote that is relevant to the presentation or the topic that you're going to make. So again, never leave before you tell a story, a fact, or a quote, or otherwise you've not spoken. So I want to challenge you. If there's something you feel like I've left out, that could be number 4 or number 5, please share it with us in the comments below. If you don't have any, don't forget to like. And if you want to join this community in Africa where we are learning together, make sure you follow this account. I thank you.